checkmate. Rupees 2.23 lakh even as an introductory price tag for a single-cylinder 400cc liquid-cooled engine is absolutely insane. But there's only so much happiness that you can get out of a price tag. For me, the right feel and experience sits above everything else, and that is why I'm here to test ride the new Triumph Speed 400. So without wasting any more time, let's get right to it. Welcome to PowerDrift. The 400cc single in the Speed 400 is truly impressive. The brand confirms it's a completely new creation, unrelated to their past endeavors. And let me tell you, it rides like a fresh breeze. It's incredibly easy to adapt to, smoothly cruising up to 80 kilometers per hour, feeling tailor-made for 2023. Though the low end isn't as strong as the mid-range, it effortlessly accelerates at lower speeds, even in higher gears. It gets a bit buzzy past 80 kilometers per hour, but not excessively so. When you twist the throttle, the Speed 400 hits a top speed of nearly 160 kilometers per hour on the speedometer. It comfortably maintains 120, although it's not the most refined at that speed. To sum it up, the gearbox is smooth, the clutch is light, and as a city motorcycle, it excels. It may not be an all-rounder, but it's definitely a fantastic choice for urban riding. Talking about ride quality, the setup on both the front and the rear is from Endurance, a company that has slowly built its rep over the years. And that's why it's being preferred by a lot of the mainstream manufacturers as well. I did manage to get about 4 laps around Chakan, and at high speeds, I felt the rear reacts a little too much. But again, this is the stock setting and it's at the softest level. If you want to fiddle around and play around with the preload at the rear, you can obviously do that and figure out a sweet spot. But in terms of feel, I really like it. Some of you guys who test ride it might find the suspension setup to be a little firm. But personally, I feel, and I'll agree with you, that it is firm, but it's not like super sport firm. It's really nice firm. I want to add in one more bit here real quick. This tuning that you find on the motorcycle, the Speed 400, is different from what you see on the European spec. That might be a little firm because the roads there are a lot better, but here in India, the suspension tuning is a little soft, and overall, I quite like it. Amongst the many highlights, the one that sits at the very top for me is handling. So easy to steer, so manageable, so forgiving. And it's a great thing because the price point at which the Speed 400 comes in at, there will be a bunch of new riders that will probably look at this as their very first motorcycle. And because of these attributes in the handling space, this is going to be a really fun motorcycle to ride. Now, adding to the fun quotient are these tires. These are the Apollo H1s. We have tested them in the past. Highly recommended. We love it. But there's also another pair. Now, the second pair is called the MRF Steel Brace. These are new tires recently developed. But how you get these tires is basically through a lucky draw. If your dealership has MRFs, you get the MRFs. If your dealership has the Apollos, you get the Apollos. But with what we have been told, there essentially should be no difference in performance and feel between the MRFs and the Apollos. To sum it up, feel, handling, everything is on point, and I absolutely love how the Speed 400 handles. As I approach a conclusion, I would like to emphasize that the Speed, along with the upcoming Scrambler, will be exclusively available at Triumph showrooms and a network of almost 100 other outlets that the brand plans to open by next year. While we await further details on the cost of spares, one more thing worth noting is the impressive 16,000 kilometer service interval. This extended interval not only showcases the brand's confidence in the product's durability, but also hints at the exceptional quality and robustness with which it has been crafted.
People say I'm killing it, haters they be feeling it, cause I give them evidence. When the meter stops, then you gotta go. Don't what's what they shoulda, couldas, make you laugh now.
What a day, what a motorcycle. Right from the moment you look at it, from the moment you sit on it, from the moment you slot in the first gear, 50 kilometers per hour, higher speeds, that overall experience is so nice. And if I have to sort of sum this up in a few words, I would like to say that this is an exceptional city motorcycle. And I say city because I feel it is flawless till 80 kilometers per hour. My issues start beyond that, and I will get to that in a bit. But don't be disappointed when I say and use the word city, because at the end of the day, it's a roadster, it's not a tourer. Sure, it can do 120, it can do 130, but that's where I personally feel the buzz starts to sort of creep in. This is a brilliant product and I absolutely loved it. I know I keep bringing this now and again, but the pricing, 2.23 lakh. Even if you discard the introductory tag and bring it to 2.33 lakh, it's still exceptional value for money. The displacement to value is there, the feel to value is there, and I don't even know what to say. It's just a very nice experience, and I'm happy that we have something like this in India now. What's going to happen next is the Scrambler 400, because and with the Scrambler as well, my expectations are this high now. Along with the pricing, we'll get to ride it very, very soon. What's going to happen immediately are the comparos. We're going to pit it against competition, a couple of quirky motorcycles. So stay tuned to PowerDrift for that. But today, I'm super happy. I hope you can feel my joy. And for people who have booked it and are looking forward to the motorcycle, please test ride it once before you actually buy the motorcycle and experience the motorcycle yourself. Till then, stay tuned, stay subscribed, stay notified. My name is Varun Painter, and I will see you later.